Hello guys and welcome to a new video. This time around I'll show you the Vision of Stormwind. My attempt here was to do one lost area and at least two corrupted, and if I have time left, kill Illyria as well. And let's see how this goes. At the start of the run I'll do these two Rift Walkers first, because I need to kill them to open the entrance to Illyria, because otherwise I'm stuck before this gate. The corruption in the Tainted Zone this week is Promised Power. You see on the right I have a debuff that decreases my damage by 10%. There are occasionally spawning little void zones like the one on the upper part of the stairs, and if I would have stand into them I would have gotten a damage increase. I can definitely recommend it, but just sometimes when all these void effects are happening, you're just overlooking it like I just did right there. Now I'm picking up this Black Empire cache just because it lies on the way. Those just have some mementos in them, and these mementos are used to upgrade your tech tree at the console next to Mother. Those advancements in the tech tree make visions a lot easier, and especially the next one in order for me, which I'll show you at the end of the video, makes visions a lot easier. So my main goal here, besides upgrading my cloak to 7, is to get as many mementos as possible. Okay, we got a little bit of lag here, but that should be fine in a second. And now we're entering the Dwarven District. In the Dwarven District, your goal is to plant 8 explosives, detonate them, and then fight the boss here. Okay, let me just open it. And we're starting with the bomb right here. Okay, the great thing about the Dwarven District is that the enemies here aren't really difficult. They don't have too hard abilities, and the only sanity drain ability that is available here is from this boss, Forge God Hurul. He has some void zones that you have to dodge, and I think he has a frontal cone as well, but I'm not sure about that. We'll just kill him off quickly so we don't have to find out. Also, there's this madness active here that spawns the fire ground beneath you. If that will just happen after your character is burning for a few seconds, and it will knock you up and then spawn a fire zone beneath you. Just don't stand in that because it deals damage, and I think it drains sanity as well. Okay. Killing off the two heart piercers here. The big circle thing next to them with the eye upon it is a corruption effect that is happening when you're reaching 20 corruption or above. I'm currently running, I think it's 59 or something like that, so not only the eyes are spawning, but also the things from beyond are spawning. You will see them from time to time that are models of myself tethered to me, and they will try to get to me. And if they reach me, they deal huge amounts of damage, so I try to avoid that as good as possible. Okay, you see it right there spawning, and it's running to me, and it will reach me, and yeah, it dealt like 20% damage to me. I'm using my first orb here because I'm running low on sanity, and I have these orbs, so why wouldn't I use them, right? Okay. There's a little mailbox to the left that I think I'll click in a second. It has a chance to spawn a rare mob. If it does spawn that rare, that mob can drop a mount that I would really like to have, but unfortunately it just dropped a possessed package. I can't stress enough, if you're trying to upgrade your cloak, you don't have to do all these side objectives. Just do whatever the quest you're at the moment asks from you, and then you're finished with the vision. But I want to push the limits that I can do, but also get all the collectibles that you can get from visions. So I'm doing things like this mailbox, for example. Okay, now we're planting the last 3 explosives. That's 1 to left. And then we'll get in the boss fight. You see me burning right here, so if fire spawns, I get knocked up, but you can mostly ignore it. It's annoying in a group, of course, because there's more fire, and yeah, that isn't too good, but I think it's one of the easier madnesses to deal with. Now we're just waiting for the boss to spawn. I'm not sure why it's lagging right now, but I guess I'll find it out after this video is finished, because then I can get into that. Okay, that mob wasn't really hard, just dodge the fire zones, and if you don't have enough damage, he'll do a frontal breath, just dodge that as well. Yeah. Now just passing these tumors. If you get too close to these burning wood things, rats can spawn, as you can see here. Just kill them off. Ideally, you wouldn't pull them, but they didn't cost me much time as well. Okay, now I'm entering the old town. And to be honest, I do a big mistake here. Now there you can see the thing from beyond. I'm rooting it, but I'm accidentally breaking it free with my damage, and it hits me again for like 32% of my damage. Of my health, sorry. Okay, these informants are really important. You have to kill them because they have a stun ability, which is really annoying. But I just mentioned that I did a big mistake here, and that is not going to the right at the start of the zone, because on the right to the entrance there's a boss mob that you have to kill to advance in the zone, and I totally missed it. So I'm running down this lane here, killing the informants because I don't want to be stunned, and I have to backtrack later to get the boss. Okay, killing the next informant. After that I'll drop my sanity orb just to be safe, because my sanity is getting really low here. And also I can pull the boss into this sanity orb and it will still restore my sanity, as you can see here. It's important to note that you have to drop the orb before you start combat though, because you can't use it while you're in combat. Okay, let me just kill him here. He drops a silent zone, as you can see here, just don't stand in it obviously, and now he's dead. Okay, and now I'm thinking, okay, I can just run around here to get to the boss, and that's my plan, but as you can see here, there's a little gate that prevents me from going there. So I have two options, either just running back and do nothing efficient in my time, or continue here, kill that pack as well, loot the cache for more mementos, and then running through the middle where there are more enemies, but also those drop more mementos, so why not kill them, right? Okay, picking up the cache here, and now running through here. I didn't know there were stealth mobs, but I can just pull them into the next pack. Once again, focusing the informant before it starts to cast their stun. You can see it here, touch of the whatever, that's the ability that stuns you if it gets through, so definitely either kill the mob before it casts it, or stun it, kick it, whatever. Okay, killing the will breaker here, and then going back to the start and getting to Terranson. She has an AoE Blade Storm that you should dodge. I didn't at the start, so I lost sanity there, and it doesn't really do anything else, so just kill it. Here, this roaring blast thing didn't even go through. Would have been a frontal, don't stand in front of the mob. And you saw there for a second the madness that is active here, haunting shadows. From time to time there will be a mirror image from you spawning with a violet circle around it. Don't stand next to it, otherwise you get feared. That's basically it. Okay, now we're doing this pack here. And then I think I'll drop my sanity orb, because I'm going to start the boss fight of this area, and you don't want to go into that with low sanity. Yes, exactly. Okay, here are these two monoliths. If you're playing in a group, you both have to, or two players of your group have to click it at the same time, otherwise these gates don't open. If you're playing solo though, the Lyra will do the work for you. Okay, Shaw starts in stealth, so you have to find him, he's around here. And he's spawning these Eyes of Chaos. If you look into these eyes while they cast their dark gaze, you lose a lot of sanity, so try to not look in them. Also, Shaw is vanishing permanently, like every 10 seconds, at least it feels like it. So it's not really useful to use all your CDs here, because it will despawn anyways. Here the thing from beyond reached me, and I looked into these eyes, and as you can see I lost a lot of sanity. Sometimes it's difficult to manage these eyes, because There will be more and more of them the longer you need. But if you finally finished him, you can go back. I use these portals here because I could have gone by foot, but by choosing to go with the portal, I'm earlier in this low sanity drain zone. Because the lost area I just was in drains my sanity at twice the rate this area does. So it's a lot easier to just go this way. Okay, now I have a difficult choice to make. I only have half of my sanity bar left. I don't have any orbs, but I still have my cheat death. Now I could have just gone to Illyria and killed her, or, like I did here, decide to go into the next area. For the quest advancement to get the next level of my cloak, I only had to do 2 side areas, not even kill Illyria. So that objective is done anyways. So I don't have to think about that. And that leads me to just thinking, okay, no risk, no fun. Let me just blast this zone and then do Illyria after. And if I don't manage to kill her, it's fine as well. Okay, looted the Black Empire cache there for more mementos and starting the first boss fight here. That guy has a kickable cast that you should kick because it drains sanity and deals damage. But if you're playing solo, you can't kick every single cast of it, like you can see here. The other cast he does is this corruption where you get turned and now are hostile to your friends. Because I'm solo in this group, it doesn't really matter. But if you are playing with other people, they should stop AoEing at that second, because otherwise you just die. Okay, killing off these mobs here. And then I'll start with the next boss fight. Okay, I can get knocked into it, so I don't even have a choice other than pulling it. Killing the appendage next to me. And now he's casting Chains of Servitude. That's his main ability. That's also the one that Illyria will get from this zone. What it does is just pulling you to the boss, and if you reach him, I'm not even sure what happens. I think you lose sanity and get dealt a lot of damage. So don't do it. And between the chains cast, just damage him and kill him. Okay, now that both bosses are dead, my objective is to rescue 8 people here. They are locked into these cages, so I have to run around, clear the areas around them, and then click the cages. Right now my cheat death proc because my sanity ran out, and now I have to open these cages. You can't open them in combat and you can't open them while taking damage. That's why the corruption eye there really fucked me over, because I had to run out of it to then click the cage. Okay, doing the Shadow Caller here, Madness proccing again, but I just run out of it. And then, yeah, completing this pull quickly so I can continue. Okay, 6 out of 8 done. The other 2 will be on the top row there. But now, as you can see, another eye spawned, so I'm moving to the next cage, realizing, oh fuck, I'm still in combat. Now I'm clicking it when he died to my bleeds, and then coming back for the other cage, because the eye prevented me from opening it anyway. Okay, now I'm at a little bit of my sanity left, and I still have to do Illyria. At this moment, I'm pretty sure that I can't complete it. But that's fine, because I don't need to for my cloak upgrade, and I got a lot of mementos. That were my both 2 main goals. But hey, who would I be if I didn't try at least to kill her, right? So I'm getting my regrowth up for the Blood Talents buff. I'm pre-potting, which is a little bit too early, because the RP just takes a lot of time. I'm at 10% of my sanity, and now I have to blast here. She has this Eye of Chaos from the Old Town, and she has the Chains of Servitude from the Trade District. But here I just looked in the eye while standing in the damage zone, because I figured, okay, I have to blast her, otherwise I can't kill her. And yeah, I think either way, if I didn't stand in that zone, I wouldn't have enough damage. Now standing in that zone, the ice fucked me over and drained my sanity. So I didn't kill Illyria, but that's fine. Okay, I got 2 torn pages of Fear and Flesh. That's all I needed. I completed the third zone, so there's also that quest item, which I don't need because you can't. You can only pick 2 up. But that's fine. I mean, just leave it there. And now in Illyria's cache there's nothing because I didn't kill her. Okay. Now let's leave that zone, and I'll tell you about the tech advancements I wanted to pick up. But first, let me get the cloak upgrade here. You need 2 items. And now I got the horrific core to upgrade my cloak. Okay. The advancement I wanted to get with my now 2,500 mementos is Elite Extermination. Every time you defeat an elite in these visions, you get 200 sanity. That upgrade alone will allow me to go from this clear to a full clear without any problems, because you get so much sanity restoration. That's like a fifth of your sanity bar. So I can really recommend to get that upgrade. Okay, that's it for now. Tell me what you think about this video format. Leave me some tips, some questions. And as always, thanks for watching, and bye bye.